Hi, today we discuss about 7 steps to strategic human resource management. So, the develop a true understanding of your company's objectives, evaluate your HR capability, analyze your current HR capacity in light of your goals, estimate your company's future HR requirements, determine the tools required for employees to complete the job, implement the human resource management strategy, evaluation, and corrective actions in your organizations. So, what is, first of all, we discuss about what is strategic human resource management. So, strategic human resource management is the connection between a company's human resource and its strategic objectives and goals. The aim of strategic human resource management is to advance flexibility, innovations, and competitive advantage. Now, develop a fit for purpose organizational culture also. Improve business performance in organization. In order for strategic human resource management to be effective, human resources HR must play a vital role as a strategic partner when company policies are created and implemented. So, strategic HR can be demonstrated throughout different activities such as hiring, training, and rewarding employees. So, strategic HR involves looking at ways that human resource can make a direct impact on a company's growth. So, HR personnel need to adopt a strategic approach to developing and retaining employees to meet the needs of the company's long term plan. So, HR issues can be a difficult hurdle to cross for many companies. So, they are all kinds of different components that can confuse business owners and cause them to make ineffective or effective decisions that slow down the operations for their employees as well as their businesses. To ensure that you never have to worry about being lost on HR related issues again. So, these are the 7 steps strategic HR resources management. So now we discuss about what is strategic human resource management importance. So companies are more likely to be successful when all teams are working together. The same objectives. Strategic HR carries out analysis of employees and determines the action required to increase their value to the company. So strategic human resource management also uses the result of these analyses to develop HR techniques to address employees' weaknesses also. So now we discuss about the strategic human resource management points. Number 1, increase job satisfactions. Number 2, better work culture. Number 3, improve rates of customer satisfactions. Number 4, efficient resource management. Number 5, a proactive approach to managing employees. Number 6, boost productivity in organizations. So now we discuss about 7 steps of strategic human resource management. Strategic human resource management is key for the retention and development of quality staff. So it's likely that employees will feel valued and want to stay with companies that place a premium on employees' retentions and engagement also. So before you implement strategic human resource management in your organizations, you will need to create a strategic HR planning process using the steps. Now we discuss about this. Number 1, develop a true understanding of your company's objectives. Number 2, evaluate your HR capability. Number 3, analyze your current HR capacity in light of your goals. Number 4, estimate your company's future HR requirement. Number 5, determine the tools required for employees to complete the job. Number 6, implement of human resource management of strategic. And number 7, evaluation and corrective actions in your organizations. So now we discuss in details. Number 1, develop a true understanding of your company's objectives. Now we discuss about in details. So since the success of strategic HR is dependent on how will it link to your company's goals. So you need to have a true understanding of your aims, objectives and mission also. So you will need to be able to articulate both your short and long term plans for growth to the relevant HR personnel. So ensuring clear communication of your company's goal will make it easier for HR personnel to formulate an effective resource management strategy. Number 2, evaluate your HR capability. So evaluating your current HR capabilities will enable you to understand the employees you have and how they contribute to fulfilling your goals and objectives in organizations by their work. So additionally, you should also undertake a skill inventory for every employee. Skills inventories help you to discover which employee are experts in particular areas. So it also helps you to identify the employees who have an interest in being trained in a particular aspects of your company. So a great time to assess skills is during a performance review. However, the traditional performance review is dying. So now we discuss about analyze your current HR capacity in light of your goals. So an assessment of your HR capacity will help you to recognize barriers and implement a plan of actions to capitalize on opportunities and effectively deal with threats. So strategic HR personnel will analyze the number of employees as well as their skills and will work with senior leadership to identify ways to better equip employees to serve the needs of your company. So number 4, we now discuss about the estimate your company's future HR requirement. So after an analysis of your company's employees and skills has been done in relation to your objectives. So it's time to forecast your HR needs also. The forecast should be done in relation to number 1, demand. A prediction needs to be made in relation to the number of employees with the associated skills that will be required in order for your company's future needs to be met. Number 2, supply looks at the employees and skills that are currently available to help your company achieve its strategic goals also. Forecasting your company's future HR requirements also determines the following points. Now I discuss about this. New jobs and roles required to secure the future of the company. Skills required by current employees to undertake the responsibility of new jobs and roles also. Whether your employees' expertise are being sufficiently utilized. Whether current HR personnel and practices can accommodate the company's growth. Number 5, determine the tools required for employees to complete the job. So HR personnel need to liaise with the appropriate departments to find out how the tools used by employees impact on their ability to perform their roles. For example, an audit of hardware and software can be undertaken jointly with the IT department to identify gaps in tools that will facilitate more organized workforce. For example, where a company employs hourly staff, it's crucial to utilize workforce management software in your organizations. So this software manages important HR functions such as scheduling, holidays, entitlement, and sick leaves management also. So Deputy provides the functionality to effortlessly manage your employees' hours and times. So this enables your employees to focus on the task identified in the strategic HR plan. So that have a direct impact on growing your company also. So sign up for the, so it's that is the main reason for this. And now we discuss about the implement of human resource management strategy. So after the analyze the forecast of your company's HR requirement have been completed, it's time to start the process of expanding your workforce and developing current workers to equip your company for future growth. So you can achieve the implementation of your human resource management strategy by doing the following. Now discuss about this. Start with the recruitment stage. At this point, HR personnel is being searching for candidates who possesses skills that have been identified during the HR strategic planning processes in your organizations. So organize a selection process. Interviews and other selection criteria take place at this time. Interview questions such as what are your salary requirement and relevant tests will be used to assess whether the candidate is suitable to carry out the role. Now begin hiring applicants. Your company will make the candidate a job offer after all appropriate checks have been carried out. Number 3, designed onboarding and training. Employees onboarding is a key determining factors as to whether an employee remains with the company or not. A comprehensive onboarding and training package must be put in place to increase employees' retention. Once you have onboard your employees well, another important steps to retaining them is to keep them engaged in organizations. So easier said that than done, but our guide to employee engagement will help. Now we discuss about the evaluation and corrective action. So HR personnel should decode or decide on a timeline to carry out a strategic HR management review in organizations. So that this review will track the process made and also identify areas for improvement. The review should be measured against whether changes are helping your company to achieve their goals. And corrective actions must be taken if strategic human resource management is failing to meet its objectives also. So, strategic human resource management articles, several articles have been written about the strategic human resource management to help companies to implement these processes. Now we discuss about Emerald Insight published an articles about whether strategic human resource management practices have an effective on performance. So this paper is based on research which found that training, development and pay the strategic human resource management practices that have been greatest impact on employees' performance also. So now we discuss about human resource strategies, a guide for managers. So human resource strategy allows you to maximize the potential of your employees while alleging all HR activities so that they coincide with your organizational objectives. So learning how to analyze the skills of your workforce and forecast your company's needs will help you create an effective HR strategy and better reach your company's goals also. So what is human resource strategy? So a human resource strategy is the plan that a business creates to manage its human capital in a way that align with the company's overall mission. So goals and future aspiration. It addresses all essential areas of human resource management, HR, including searching for and training employees, organizational benefits, and um, uh, appraisingly performance, providing development opportunities also. An effective human resource policy can help maintain high level of employee satisfaction and encourage referral for happy team members as well as interest new results. So human resource strategies are designed to improve transparency and govern workplace behaviors. When a standard is created that employees can easily access and compare with their performance too, so accountability is raised and overall productivity improves. In addition to ensure a safe and positive work environment also. So HR policies help a company confirm its compliance with local and federal regulations and concerning employees treatment also. So why it why is it important to have an human resource strategy in place? So having an HR strategy is important because it determines how HR processes work in your company and ensures they are in alignment with the organizational goal also. So HR practices can increase employees' productivity, positivity, impact employees' learning and improve a business's overall performance. A successful human resource strategy can improve employee and supervisor relations in organizations. So hasten the speed of HR policy implementation, foster an environment conducive to your company's culture, and encourage strong workplace ethics, inspire fair treatment of an cooperation between team members also, regardless of age, sex, and background also in organizations. So dampen a high turnover rate by improving employee loyalty. Now, how to create HR human resource strategy? So, number one, understand your organizational object. A good human resource strategy is closely linked to organizational goals, so it's important to first understand the business's objectives and missions. Work closely with management or executives to articulate the company's short and long term goals for growth. Evaluate your current capabilities also. Perform a skills inventory for every employee to determine which individuals are skilled in specific areas. So this may help you better understand how your employees can contribute to the company's main objectives. So it also helps you recognize your company's strength, which you can use to craft a more specific and effective HR strategy in your organizations. Now perform a SWOT analysis, SWOT analysis. After evaluating individual employees, conduct a strength, weaknesses and opportunities and threats. Analyze which is strategic planning techniques used to identify areas in which ways you can help the company growth. You can use this analysis to leverage your company's strengths in order to capitalize on opportunities in market. Additionally, by identifying threats and weaknesses, you can come up with a plan to overcome them or minimize their impact. Now, analyze your capabilities in comparison with SWOT analysis. So, evaluate your company's and specifically your team's ability to help you capitalize on opportunities and effectively manage threats. So, identify ways that your company could better prepare employees to serve the goals of the organization, assesses your future HR needs also. Next, evaluate what you will need from employees in the future to capitalize an opportunity, minimize threats, and achieve company's goals. So you should be able to determine which new jobs you will need to fill, which skills current employees will need to obtain to fill the new jobs, whether you are sufficiently utilizing the abilities of your current employees in organizations, whether your current HR personnel and the hiring practices they use can accommodate the necessary growth. Now evaluate whether additional tools are necessary. So work with the information technology IT departments to do an audit of your company's hardware and software. So determine whether there are tools available that would enable your employees to do their jobs more effectively. So procedures such as scheduling, project management and goal setting can help a team coordinate their efforts and improve productivity also. So there are numerous productivity tools available to teams such as recruitment tools. Finding the right candidates can be breeze with modern platforms that connect the human resources. Managers with companies seeking to boost their practices and outsource new talent in companies like Bambi's offer all inclusive HR packages for business that need help creating and implementing a human resource management strategy in organizations. And employees recognition platform, now we discuss about this. So similar to social media, these apps provide employees with an opportunity to be uploaded for their achievements within the workforce, and can offer an easy way for team members to communicate via text, enjoy light speed communication across team and platforms. Now we discuss about it. With programs such as popular Slack, employees can instantly message and other uses a wide range of platform and share the projects they are working on, and conversations and documents are easily searchable, improving productivity and reducing the need for team meeting also. Now identifying top candidates and verify their skills online. Save time reading resume by screening new recruits before any paperwork needs to be completed by your HR department, and find the most highly trained talent to join your team. So reduce the number of underqualified applicants with programs such as Plum.io, so which creates standardized tests for individuals to complete during the application process. Use time management software to streamline HR procedures. So implement a digital time clock to make it easier for your human resources team to manage time records and improve attendance also. The program combines an online timekeeping platform. Now we discuss about implement your strategy in organizations. After you have finished your analyze and completed an assessment of what you need, it's time to start expanding your workforce and developing the skills of your current employees to better meet the needs of employee. To implement your HR strategy by doing the followings. So recruiting applicants, start searching for applicants who have the skills you identified during the analysis phase. Organizing a selection process, interviewing and identifying the right candidates are essential components of the processes. You will need to select relevant questions and test to evaluate candidates and their abilities also. So hiring candidates after completing the necessary background checks, extend offers to their most qualified candidates. Designing on onboarding program and employee onboarding program can improve retentions and help new hires feel confident in their roles more quickly. Evaluate your process. Decide on timeline after which you will review your progress, identify areas for improvement and evaluate whether the change are helping further your company's growth. So if you determine that your strategy is not getting you closer to the objectives, identify ways you could make adjustments. Human resource strategies also take at least 1 year to implement, because a company needs to take a track the success of new policies. So metrics that can help you qualify or quantify your workforce performance includes employee retention rate, number 2 overall company's growth, number 3 feedback from managers, employees and clients, number 5 financial performance and index, number 6 employee satisfaction surveys, number 7 goals based metrics also. Now the best practices for human resource strategies. Use these best practices for implementing human resource strategies in your organizations. Number 1, HR personnel must be involved. The HR personnel in your organization should understand and ideally be involved in the creation of your strategy. HR practices should align with strategy. After you create a plan, evaluate all HR initiatives and practices to ensure they are aligned with your new strategies. Strategies should be measured, monitor and measure the results of HR strategies to ensure the key performance indicators KPIs you're tracking are aligned with your goals. Now goals and incentives should be aligned with strategy. Make sure your goals and performance incentives are assigned with the executions of the strategy. Now management must be in agreement. Your HR strategy must have the support of your management team as well as an appropriate budget, and any technology needs to succeed. Now human resource strategies. What are the 4 basic functions of human resource management? Number 1, the 4 basic functions of human resource management HRM are: number 1, acquisition of human resources. This includes recruiting candidates and selecting right person based on a careful evaluation process. This can be implemented using internal recruitment in your organization's outside sources or by outsourcing to a staff company. Number 2, develop of human resource strategies. This strategy includes training and developing employees. Ongoing educational programs can encourage employee and overall company's growth. Number 3, motivation. After training, employees and the HR manager should encourage them to perform at their best by providing compensation and benefits also. So frequent casual team gatherings can improve company's morale and motivation and provide a fun space to recognize your staff for their hard work and contributions to the companies also. Maintenance. The final phase is where HR creates a safe and healthy workplace by ensuring policies are adhered to and employees who violate employees are held accountable for their actions. Now, what are the primary HR activities? HR activities fall under the 5 primary functions. Number 1, staffing. Number 2, compensation. Number 3, development. Number 4, safety and health. Number 5, employees and labor relations. What are the some examples of HR strategies? HR strategies could include number 1, competitive salaries. Number 2, comprehensive benefits packages. Number 3, focus on employee well-being. Number 4, promotional opportunities. Number 5, dedication to communication. Number 6, growth opportunities such as ongoing education. Number 7, socially responsible hiring and employee retention policies also. So do HR teams decide the amount of compensation an employee receives? So ultimately, an individual employee's pay will be determined by their managers and other supervisors in organizations. An employee's performance is certainly a factor in their pay. Therefore, a human resource relation manager may have some influence on their salary. Keep in mind that each company had its own policies regarding employees' compensation. So that's for the video, my friends. My humble request is, if you like my educational channel, please subscribe my channel. I need your support, my friends. Thanks a lot for watching my videos.